Hi, I'm Rosandeep Kaur, your host for today's episode. I feel honored and proud to have Yashika Sharma, Miss North India 2024, among us. Just at the age of 18 years, she has won 25 titles and walked on 60 runway shows. She is a perfect example of hard work and patience bears sweet fruit. So let's welcome Miss Yashika Sharma. How are you feeling today to be in this podcast today?
I'm feeling great. Like it's so much honor for me that I'm here as a guest. I'm feeling great. I have butterflies in my stomach. How do I explain this? Because it has always been my dream that I go to my school as this position. It's great honor for me.
We are even honored to have you here today. So right now I really want to know your entire journey. Like just at the 18 years you have got so much success. So definitely we would like to know a little about your journey. What would you describe were your biggest challenges during this?
I would say my biggest challenge was the time scheduling, because sometimes I had to come after the show at 4 a.m. and I had to come to the school at 7 a.m. So that was a little difficult, and my attendance was very good because I had to, and I always wanted to come to school because I never wanted to miss the schools. And I had responsibilities on my shoulders as being the head girl of the school, so I have to manage the whole school. So that was an obstacle, but I managed it very well, and it's all good now.
Okay, yes, definitely we know your success as the head girl in this school, and everyone remembers you very well.
Thank you.
So, how this thing has impacted your life? Like, how this changed your life?
I will say that it has impacted both positively and negatively, because it has made me more hardworking, more rigorous towards my things, and I put extra efforts in everything because I know that at any point of time it is going to help me if I put extra efforts. I give my best in everything. Lately I used to take things very leniently, but now I think I am very hardworking and dedicated person towards anything if I do, and I can do multitasking. That is the biggest thing. If I can take 5 things on a time, I can easily do. The negative thing I would say is I feel very difficult to make friends, because they have an image पहले से ही कि okay ये ऐसी होगी, but I have to erase that image and make a new image that नहीं मैं ऐसी नहीं हूँ.
This is something that we come across. Like,
yes, ma'am.
Definitely, it is hard to make friends. You don't know who is loyal to you and who is just there for benefits.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
So who were your biggest supporters throughout your journey?
My biggest supporters, I would say that this school, because it is my backbone. Because if they have not helped me in my journey, because they have always helped me, I would go to ma'am, I have a show and I have an exam, so how would I do? Ma'am was always like, ki, you go for the show, we'll manage the exam, you give it later. So that was the biggest strength that I had in my hands. Ki, yes, my school is with me, my school is supporting me. They are very proud. Every single teacher was so happy that I do modeling and my studies together. Personally, my father is my biggest supporter, because he went to every single show, 60 shows till this, 60 shows my father was with me, and he traveled with me to up and down. He came at 4 a.m. with me. I went to school, he rested, and then he went to work. It was a great journey with my supporters.
Having a father like that is always a dream for everyone.
Definitely, ma'am.
So you are blessed with that. So for school, you were mentioning they had been a support. How you think that school has shaped you for the success?
I think the amount of participation I have done in the programs that the school offers, and the school has taken initiatives, that has made me so confident that I used to fear public speaking, but now if you send me like now you have to speak in front of 100 or 200 people, I can easily say that. So one of the things that it has made me very confident, my fear of public speaking has gone. Then it has made me more patient towards everything, that yes, patience, and everything will come if I has put efforts in that.
We are really proud of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So, what would you like to share some story with us, like where you think you were out of your comfort zone and someone has motivated you? Like,
it's a story of my school only. My teacher Anju ma'am, she taught us English. So she said that there is a national level competition going on. It was being driven by the Honorable Prime Minister.
the pariksha that you're talking
about. The pariksha pe
Okay.
charcha, yes. So she said you should go for it. I was like, ma'am, I don't think that it is worth my. So ma'am said you have to go to try to करके everything will go. So I tried and I gave my opinions on the Indian education system and how we can do betterment for that.
Okay.
So fortunately, I don't know, because of ma'am, I participated and I won that. I received a letter from the Honorable Prime Minister that we are very glad that you share your opinions and we loved and we will definitely work on that.
What was your opinion? I would really like to know.
My opinion was on the education system, on the biasness of the education system, that the people think that medical, non-medical are only meant for the intelligent students, but arts is not meant for intelligent students. But I changed the stereotype of my relatives and everyone. I got 91% in my 10th and I shifted to arts because I wanted to pursue what I wanted. And only because of that, I chose my subjects. I got 93% in 11th also. But people say 11th is difficult.
Yes, 11th is difficult. Is comparatively everyone falls back in 11th.
But I thought that if you study your subject well, everything is easy. There is nothing difficult in that if you do it well.
So, what advice you have for young aspirers like you? Like, what you think they would motivate them to be like you?
I would say that the children of my age, what I am seeing, that they are waiting for the opportunities, not creating one. So I would say कि don't wait for the opportunity to come कि हम बड़े होके ऐसा करेंगे. Why don't you just do it now and create an opportunity? Just for an example, a fresher model came to me. She was like कि मुझे ना मॉडलिंग करनी है, आप शूट्स बता देना मुझे कोई शूट्स नहीं मिलते हैं. I was like ठीक है, मैं आपको बता दूंगी. तो मैंने कहा अपनी प्रोफाइल बिल्ड कर लो. कहती मुझे किसी का नेटवर्क नहीं पता. मैं कहा why don't you build your own network? Why don't you get your photos clicked in the phone only? You'll keep on getting better always. So I told her, and now she's a very big model.
So yes, you are motivating people.
Yes,
it is very nice to hear your stories. Okay, you were saying that arts is something that is not valued. You're right on that perspective. I've even heard it, like when I was in my plus 1 and plus 2s, I even want to pursue arts, but my parents were like, no, it's like either medical or a non-medical because you're a topper. So that is a kind of a stereotype. So what do you think are the career goals that a child can pursue after the arts?
I personally believe this is always because of the orthodox stereotypes that parents or relatives have. Ki arts is made for only non-intelligent people and it easy. It is not easy.
That is definitely not easy. I have seen the subjects. They are not easy.
Exactly. So if you are doing coding, and I have done coding in arts. So I had a subject, informatic practices. So I learned 2 languages here only in the school, and they've taught me very well that I still learn everything, remember everything about that. So I think if we stop making emphasis on only 4 professions, doctor, engineer, or MBA or something like that, people will always go to arts for the professions that they would like to pursue. Nobody wants to be a geologist. Nobody wants to become a psychologist mostly. So it's only because they are in arts. If they were in non-medical and medical, people would have become geologists. A lot of people would have become geologists or something like that, which are not very common and famous.
Yeah, because climate is changing. We are seeing so many changes. Even on the Instagram, we have seen that there are so many changes in the ocean, the ACs. If their geologists are not there who are studying these changes and reporting to us, how would we understand them? So yes, we need geologists and aspirants like singers and actors, models like you. So yes, we need them.
Exactly. So we have to make a change कि सिर्फ famous professions को हटा के we go for further professions that too have a very good scope and they have less competitions. You can easily succeed in that because today, if I would say that doctors and engineers, there are a lot of competition and people are being very competitive and a lot of negative impacts are also there on the students. So I would say one should always look for other professions as well, which is interesting for them.
Okay, so I think they just lack a guidance, right?
Definitely.
So what do you think is a guidebook for a person or a child who is going to pursue for modeling? Because you are a model, I would like to know that.
If you want to do modeling, there are multiple types of modeling. First, when I started from pageants. Pageants are competitions where you are titled something and you compete with people. So there are mostly 3 rounds in that. One is your introduction round, then is your walk round, and then is your question answer round. Question answer round is the main because it shows your inner personality, not only your outer personality. Then if you want to go for runway modeling, there you have to be a model for designers and other brands that wants you to wear their apparels or something, jewelry, bags, anything. So you want to be a runway model, you have to go for runway modeling. Then if you want to do only the shoots, if you want to make a connection with the makeup artist, you have to do only for the makeup, and you have to just give the poses, and you have to get linked to the makeup artist, and they'll perform every makeup to you with different looks. And if you want to go for commercial modeling, you have to do e-commerce modeling. There you have to wear a lot of clothes in one day, and the things that you see on Myntra and other Ajio, Nykaa, everything, the models, they are e-commerce models.
Okay.
Which are on the e-commerce websites. They are all e-commerce models. So there are multiple ways you can do modeling.
Okay, so you really simplified it for us. So what do you think are the abilities a person should have when they have achieved a title or they have achieved a success?
The first thing that I have heard about myself is I'm very soft-spoken.
Yes,
that is
I can agree with that.
It's a very big compliment for me till now, because I don't want to sound rude to anyone just because I am on a stage. I have always had the hunger to explore new things, to experience new things, and I've never had attitude of like I am you. So one should always stay patient and look for another opinions as well. You should not just write your thing on a rock and just do it. So you have to look for another opinions. You have to do patience. Confidence is the very big thing, because if you have a lot of talent but you are not able to express it, so that is the biggest thing.
So what is the one thing that you would like to say to your IIGF family?
Something that I have never ever told anyone, that I'm very, very, very thankful to this school, because the way they have changed me, the way they have made me confident in everything, because the confidence in me in also modeling and my public speaking, it has helped me a lot to answer the questions that they question me there. So I think it has been a wonderful journey for me. Every student was like, yeah, we are leaving the school, but I was like, we are leaving the teachers. they were so good for me. They always helped me in everything. It makes me so emotional while saying this, that okay, I'm not a part of the school anymore, but I'm always an innocent eye, and I'm very proud to say that.
We are very proud to say that you are an alumni of IIGI, and we are really proud to have you today.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a great honor being here.
Same here. It was a great honor to talk to you today.